Hi, welcome again. So in this very tutorial, we're going to look at the select statement, whereby the database, the user, or the data engineer, or a web system, or whatever system is requesting for data from the database. If I may put somewhere, let me put an API platform. We have got multiple users or use cases which can query. Let me use the same shape. We have got an API platform. We have got direct query. So all these, and maybe could also add AI integration, maybe data science tool, like Jupyter Notebook, which can point to the database and query the data to our table. So if I may create a relationship here, create those arrows. Okay. So all these need data from the database, and the data is housed in the table, the database. So when the query comes in from either the REST API, the data science tool, or direct query. What I mean by direct query, remember in a previous tutorial, we're looking at using the, let me look at it, using the SQL editor. That's direct query, and we're able to get data, point to the database, and the database gives us the data direct from our employee table, which table you can look at. So we have got let me, okay, my editor is running away, sorry. We have got so I've got a select statement. Okay, which queries data. Either this select statement could be written in using the API platform, or direct query, or data science tool, and points the database, and also the database queries based on the employee, whatever table is mentioned. So we're going to look at this how the select statements work, and how they are done. So let's go to our tool, which is let me cross this, which is DB Weaver, which connects to our Docker MySQL, MySQL that is housed by Docker. So now we need to query the employees from our employee table. I can add multiple. Let me just pause the video and add multiple records, so that we can have a look at all this. Let me pause the video. So yeah, I'm done adding dummy employees. We didn't have this, so I've just added all these employees. So now we're going to write an SQL statement to see how we can query. Remember what we talked about here. different platforms really want to query and get a response from put this as response from these queries. So I can maybe remember this is what we had, so I just need to push this one down. Okay, so from our queries always have so we have to have a response that is coming in from our database from these other just duplicate this 3 times. Okay. So this is if we really want to see employees, we send in a query from either using all these to our database, and our database links to our table, which we have mentioned in our select statement. And the response, it's what we get from querying the database through these different platforms. So, and response comes in as a structured data. Remember, we are using relational database, so it comes in as structured data in form of a table, and a table of rows and columns, which we're going to see from our structure here. So now, if I go back to our DB Weaver, so we have got our employee table. So I'm going to now start writing the query. Remember where to write the query from DB Weaver. You just select the database, right click, go to the editor, and go to open a new script. But since I already have, you can go and do a new script if you want to, but since I already have the script opened, so I come to this. So now our table, we're going to select, we have different ways on how to select attributes or columns from or how to display the data from our table. You can either be specific, identify which columns are supposed to be displayed, or you can bring out all the columns which have been mentioned in our table. So I'll go to the SQL script and write select. This is the keyword for SQL. Select all. So the all is a star. We want to bring out all the columns in our table. So select from employees table. So if you run this, we should be able to see all the data, which has all the data and all the columns. So if I run this, so it's more like as if I'm on this page, but no, I'm on this. So now this is our select statement. It brings out all the columns that we have. So let's say we want to bring out the employee first name and last name. So we'll go here, we'll replace that and say first name. That's the name of the column. Last name. So when I run, should be able to see only those columns. So another thing, if we want to, if I go back to our table, maybe I also want to look at an email. As I run, it also comes in. Then another thing, let's say we want to order these employees and see, maybe order them in ascending or descending. We have got another keyword we have got another keyword, which is order by. So we're going to order by the first name, which is the column name. I don't need to mention the table. The column name, descending. So the order is going to be descending. So we're going to order in alphabet from descending from Z to A. So let's run. So when we run, you can see we have ordered our employees using the first name by descending. So you can also order using multiple columns. Can say last name. Okay, and you run. So meaning you're ordering the first name by ascending, then the last name by descending. If you really want to, let's do you're going to see. So this is for ascending order. That's a symbol for ascending order. Then descending, it's this which we had. So guys, remember that, put it in mind. So if I run that, okay, let me just do interchange these and so yeah, so the last name is running by ascending, then the last name by descending. So yeah, so that's why these are kind of like that. If you really, you can also order by email ascending, so that the emails can really, you can see the emails are also ordering from A in alphabet to Z, which is our last figure is W. So another thing, let's say you want to limit on the number of rows that you're supposed to see. Maybe you want to see maybe 5 employees. So now let me remove this. You can still stay with the order by, then you add limit. We are limiting by 5. So remember, here we are ordering, and again we are. So how it works? Let me write it somewhere here. Okay. So how SQL works? It starts from table name. It goes to select. It goes to order by, then the last one is limit. So how you know this? Let me just give our table alias, which is employee. Remember, when you give a table, when you give it an alias, so meaning these will not be able to be, let's run and see. These will not be able to find which table are they coming from. So when you give it an alias, it's going to be confused from which table these columns are coming from. So now you can see. So we started with from, we gave it an alias, which is as, using as, we gave it alias of E. And when you go to select, remember, so meaning this stage, the table has already been renamed. So this select won't really find the table where this data is coming from. If I run again, I want you to see these are going to also show errors. Okay. So let me see. So this should, the email should have also brought in, let me see, I'll put in a wrong email. Okay. Remove this. So the order should be this same way. I think I'd confused with the order by, but anyway, so you have to use an alias to also query the the column which you're going to put in order by. So which other, so you can limit by the number, can limit by 1. If you limit it by 0, it will not bring any data, so meaning it shows as if there's no data in our employees table, but it really has. And you can also order by phone number. Let's look at order by phone number. Let's see, I can also include the phone number, so you can see how the phone numbers are also ordered from 1. If you look at the last one, 1 up to 9. If I say descending, so this Opio James will go down. Let's see, let's run and see. Yeah, so since yeah, so you can see how numbers are also being used for ordering. So that's how you order, that's how you select from the table, and you create a limit on how many rows are going to be shown in your select. So that's it for guys. See you in another video. Please like, share and subscribe. Cheers.